I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't set the world on fire.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up. You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just a...
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? Just remember one thing. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be no...
Don't look straight into the light now.
Cheery chatter.
Decorations,
May your future be
native
bright.
toys, and this place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. You can do it. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit. You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pen you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
These experiments
Don't be a
are
damn
wasted.
fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. You're something, sir.
Stanley, you turned the lights on too
Stay
fast.
more than the last.
You blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us, but I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool. You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess. Okay. One last question. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak, issue 14, and with no missing pages. Yeah, I found this in a box of my father's old things. Can you believe it? Kinda weird to think about him reading comic books. I guess I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday!
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
What, are you two best friends now? Hey,
attention everyone! It's time to cut the cake!
Yeah, Paul.
Andrew, wait!
How's it going, pal?
Happy birthday, dork face.
Enjoying
Oh,
yourself?
no.
Nice party.
Happy birthday!
Mortified about the cake mishap. Simply
come on, Wally.
mortified.
You always have good ideas.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything? As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Don't mention it. Oh,
Yeah, I got one. The Macker. This party's pretty good, I guess. Not as cool as my party, though. Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party.
Jeez, Wally, who's the head of the
Daddy,
nice party,
I told you
butthead.
not to
Now
act
get lost
all
before I have
official.
to make you
I
cry.
know you were joking,
So,
but I'm not
what do you
sure
think we should
anyone
call
else
our
Having
day?
Hey there,
It's gotta be
pal.
totally
Having fun?
People always
Hey, how
enjoy
about
my
those
little
vault dwellers?
speeches.
Get it?
Besides, that friend
Who
of
wants
yours
to
could
go
use a
around all
reminder
day
that
being
life
Happy
is
birthday,
not all
Sonny.
fun and
Sometimes
games.
I think you really are as dumb as you look.
Ugh, this is supposed to be a party, you know?
I hope you appreciate. Don't presume too much.
Nice. Are you having a nice party? 10 years? Goodness, such a nice, polite young man you. Here you go. And not.
Nice
Do you think we
Pip-Boy.
surprised him?
What is that?
I'm
One
sure
of the
of it, Amanda.
3000A
Never
model?
suspected a
What
thing.
piece of junk.
Now go on
I
and
think you
enjoy
have to
yourself.
wind it up
Mingle.
every...
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got. Mrs. Palmer said I didn't have to share. Now, are you gonna give me that sweet roll, or I'm... Yeah, right. Thanks, loser. Oh, and happy birthday.
What happened with Butch? He looked awfully pleased with himself. Wow, he's not worth worrying about. Thanks for coming, Stanley. I know you were busy with the water purifier. Everything's fine, I hope.
I can't believe you're
I
10
wasn't
already.
worried.
Your mother
You
would
can
have been
fix
proud
anything,
of
right?
you, son.
Anyway,
that's
Now
I'm
go on
glad
and
you
enjoy your
really
party.
good.
Well,
Jonas?
becoming a
Thanks,
productive
Paul.
vault citizen.
How are you enjoying your
Happy
party,
birthday,
Mrs.
Sonny.
Palmer?
Thanks.
I help with the
I'll send him right
decorations,
down.
you know.
What about the tunnel rats?
Oh, really?
Were our rats
They're
tough enough?
love.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs.
You did such a splendid job.
Maybe.
Sorry about
Oh,
Butch.
never mind.
Your dad said he
Can't
had
believe
to
my
invite
mom
him.
made me come to this stupid party.
Enjoying yourself?
Hey, happy birthday, Nook.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party. They sure did. My. And now look at you, a great big... Since this was such a special occasion, do you... Of course. Run along now.
Enjoying yourself?
Hello, Officer Gomez. I'm glad you could
Just
make
be patient.
I'm
You
glad
don't
to
want
be
to
here.
ruin
I
the
think it's
surprise,
important to
do
keep
you?
in touch with the
Go
young
ahead.
people. You know,
Jonas is
it's
waiting.
part of my job. Plus, well, I like parties.
Sure thing, Officer Gomez. Well, it's been nice chatting with you. Thanks again for coming.
Sounds like everybody's having a good time in there.
Another youth well on his way to
Enjoy the
becoming
party,
a
sir?
productive vault. Bah! I only showed up because Amata's friends with the brat.
Sounds like everybody's having a good time in there.
Did you know the Vault-Tec-Rockco partnership is considered the most successful joint venture in the history of American industry?
Hey there, 10 years old today, right? Happy birthday.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level. You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself. Your dad is waiting to give you your present. Or should we just keep it?
Are you ready for your surprise? The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try? We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want. Couldn't have done it. Careful, it's a rad rope. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot. You'll be fine. Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Hey, shoot at the targets, okay?
Over here, son.
Not a toy. Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is their problem
Right.
anyway? So, I'm the Overseer's daughter, so what?
That
Like,
is
I
not
get any
correct.
kind of special
Tell me.
treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take. Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the GOAT. Come on. No, you're not. When I started, you'll do fine. And the Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test, GOAT. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you know what the Overseer says. Each is tested to determine their abilities. The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. Go. Helps to figure out what sort of a... Each... That's... I want to tell you, you're safe here. That's what the Overseer... He's not about... You're here. Take care, son.
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh?
What is it now, sir?
Why don't you just leave me alone?
What are you gonna
Tell
do,
her, Butch.
Stupid tunnel snakes! Why won't they leave me alone? Can you talk to them? A bunch of idiots, if you ask me. They don't want to get involved? Fine. Help!
Tunnel snakes rule. None of your business. Tunnel. You got that right. Better not forget it either. That's us. No. Can't think of anything. Because we're much later. What's
Back
the matter?
off.
Daddy's girl gonna cry?
Let's go into the storeroom, Amata. I'll show you a good time.
She's nothing, Butch. I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amata. Tell her, Butch.
Stay
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? I'm sure you will. We'll start as...
away from me.
Let me know if there are any changes.
Hey there.
As soon as everyone takes their... Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response? Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do? Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do? Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer? Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do? Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed? Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment? Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it? Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and... Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives. Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the GOAT. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants.
Here you are, Mr. Brotch.
It's nice to know I can still be surprised. Yes, good to know that the GOAT occasionally gets it right. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well.
Yes?
Back off.
Anything is possible, even an egg.
Daddy's
Mr.
not
Brotch.
here to save you now. Is he?
Get back to work. Selfish and insubordinate. Just
Wake up!
You
Come
need
on,
to know
wake up!
these things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up! You've got to get out of here. Your dad... He's... Yeah. Listen. I'm sorry I... Oh. I'll meet you at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
Criminy, more roaches! Damn it! Get off me!
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches! Please, I know I've always... You're a real bastard, you know that? Over here!
Butchie,
Officer
help
Kane!
me! Butchie, help me!
Off with you now!
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
This is the Overseer.
I told you, I don't know it.
There he is! Punishment for treason is death. Ah! I'm hit!
He's worried about you. What does he have to do with this anyway?
Yeah!
Probably not. Which is why you need to tell me where he is. So I can...
Look out! Ow!
Daddy? Beat me to death like you did poor Jonas?
Amata, please, don't be stubborn.
Stop in the name of the overseer!
Some more! Understand what's at stake here.
What are you gonna do, Daddy? Beat me to death like you did poor Jonas?
Blood! You shouldn't have tried to run.
You better talk, Curly.
Stop it!
You'll find...
There's more where that came from.
What are you gonna do, Daddy? Beat me to death like you did poor Jonas?
You better talk,
Said there'd be a pony. You were conceded. Your father betrayed you.
Thank you! I told you my... God, what have you done? You killed him! Why would you kill my father?
Interfere with vault security. Expect your fire. Ah, young sir. How very good to see you. I do suppose
You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Well, it's none of my business. Your dad always took good care of us.
I believe he's gone topside for a spot of fresh air.
Are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach
Just hold
infestation
still.
is
The
under
left
control.
stabilizer's
Do
been knocked
not
loose.
interfere with all security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all. This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with.
Don't be such an old woman. Just a few more adjustments. Me and Andy were in a tight spot there, ain't no mistake. Good thing he loves toasting roaches so much.
Guard! Guard, he's over here! The dark stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away. Guard! Guard, he's over here.
Get away from me! I can't talk to you right now. Get away from me! I can't talk to you right now.
Oh,